Now we will do and go through the Spartan dynamic mobility to warm up or have a dynamic stretch of the body. Here you do it way more repetition, or you put the pressure a longer time, so you really feel that the muscle and the joints have to work. Do it slow and remember the breathing all through the whole exercise. This will take a way longer time, but it's very good to getting the body to work out full. As a cool down, or just as a kind of stretch mobility in a meditative way. We'll start with the neck training. We did in the warm-up a kind of fast stretch of the neck muscles. Now we will build some neck strength. You'll keep the position for 20-30 seconds and you stretch in the opposite way. So we'll do it short, we'll just do to show the exercise, and then you keep it way longer when you actually execute the exercises. So we'll start with pressing forward for 20-30 seconds, stretch backwards, press backwards, stretch forward, stretch sideways, stretch in the opposite way, press the other side, stretch. We do a rotation and we keep the head in position with our hand the other way. From the neck we go to some dynamic mobility movements of the shoulder, and we start with the swim. Go up, stretch forward with the shoulder, go backwards and stretch out the chest. We'll keep the arms up, use the breathing. Here you should aim for 20, 30, maybe 40 repetitions. You really get a great blood flow in the joints and the muscles. From the swim, we go to what we call Lucia. We put the arm like this. The angle between the forearm and the hand shall remain in the same position. And you go straight out and stretch up as far as you can. Keep the hands in the position and go up the whole way. Put some dynamic into it. From Lucia to the Indian. Hands should and fingers shall always point forward. Lower hand, upper hand. And you go backwards and you switch hand. Fingers always pointing forward. From the swings we go to
shoulder rotation.
Shoulder rotation. And the shoulder rotation we start very slow. It's important that it's just the joint that works. It goes slow, relaxing and breathing, and after maybe 20, 30, 50 repetition you will feel a warm feeling into the joint. We go up, take the opposite, bow the shoulder. It's important that we have a straight arm and do no lasso moves. No cowboy. Straight arm, the shoulder rotate. And we build it together. Big circles. We really feel that the joint and the muscle work. This affects as well the whole core package. From right side to left side. Go further, we do front and backwards rotation. Same thing, it's the shoulder that has the rotation. You should feel the connection with the small muscles up in the shoulder. You go backwards, again maybe 30 laps in every position. And we've built it together. We do it dynamic. And from the shoulder rotation to swirl. We shall just do different kinds of rotation. We do double, can do small circles, big circles. We go up, bow the head, change direction, we go out, just let the arms rotate in different positions. We'll go maybe like a clock, try to work all around in the shoulder, just to get a feeling. When we have the arms stretched out, it will be a weight that affects the shoulder and get an increase of the blood flow into the muscles, small muscles and the joint in the shoulder. And from the swirl we go to
palm, palm rotation, palm.
Palm rotation. We go down to our hands again, and this is a exercise that's very, very good to rotate the palm. So we put fingers, we just make like a hold like this. We go and hold the hammer back and forth. Then here we want to affect the myofascia, and it's strange, but when we do it above our head, that will affect the myofascia and the connections in the muscles and the nervous system way more. And we get a blood flow into the system, and we increase the flow of joint fluid that will increase the recovery and healing damaged joints. From the palm rotation to
Bicycle.
bicycle. It's an arm bicycle. Again, we will work with shoulder in kettlebell training, turn back training. There's a lot of shoulder work, and it's a way to increase our mobility. Even here we work with different positions, we change directions, we widen our stance. Here it's important that we really feel the rotation in the shoulder. It can go upwards. It gives us a kind of control over our muscles and our joints. From the bicycle,
Transversus.
a transversus rotation. It's really important that we find the rotation and the power in our transversus, our diagonal movements. So we just go down, hip still, completely still, and we go down, and we go up. So we use the power and rotation. Again, a lot of repetition, 20, 30 on each side. From the transversus rotation,
Knee rotation.
we'll go to knee rotation. With a knee rotation, we'll stand still and we start to rotate our knees. We shall aim to get so soft in our system so we actually are able to stand firm on our whole foot. We'll not raise the heel from the floor. Both direction and both ways. We shall try to go as deep as possible, so we really get a full workout for our knees. From the knee rotation, we go up and we do another kind. Upper leg completely still. We aim to get control and actually move our lower leg around in a circle. Work with the heel, focus on the heel. The nervous system will give you the right feeling. From the knee rotation to
Hamstring raise.
hamstring raise, a awful exercise that really hits your backside. You go down in a squat, put your hands in the floor or the ground and raise up. Stretch. Feel the stretch. Slowly roll up and repeat. Stretch. Hold it for 5, 10, 15 seconds. Roll up. Repeat about 10 times. From that we go to
Hip 8. Hip 8.
hip 8. Go in circles. We're working with a balancing leg a lot. We create an 8 with our foot. Both sides can go up even and work here and print an 8 with our hip. We actually get the rotation and we get the mobility in our hips in different ways. And from there,
Shoulder strength.
shoulder strength. To loosen up and get control over our shoulders, especially when it's about the swing and when it's to get a feeling back and forth. Go down to our knees and we push our back upwards so we get a stretch in the shoulders, and we go down. Arms should remain totally straight. We go back and forth. Feel like we come deep down and go high up. Get a control over our shoulders. From shoulder strength,
Leg swirl.
the leg swirl. Come back to our legs and we do small circles. The circles should be done with the heel, and we go around the clock in different ways. Let's say 10 laps in every position. 10, 12, 2, 4, 6. Both legs. And as a end for the dynamic mobility, we will do the teacup servant. If you want to challenge yourself, put something small in your hand and do not drop it. You go up, remember to do full movement, stretch out, go up, over your shoulder. Both arms, change direction. Full circles, work with your core. Then two arms. Both ways. Pretty demanding, dynamic, cool down, stretch, or making a great blood flow in your body. Good luck with your training.